Right, in this video, I'm going to be giving you some key lessons and a summary from the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. This is one of the best books I've read, guys, so make sure you listen up. The first lesson we learn in this book is we shouldn't criticize or condemn others. This is exactly why most of us hated school, right? I personally hated school. My teachers criticized me in a negative way, right? When I made mistakes, when I messed up on a test, when I did bad in class, they made fun of me, they threatened me. They negatively criticized me. That is why I never really had a good incentive for school. And instead of upping your morale, this instead makes you possess a negative energy, a negative vibe. So it brings your morale down, it brings your mood down. It doesn't encourage you. And this is when people tend not to get along, right? You probably had a football coach that shouts at you and makes fun of you when you make mistakes. You don't like that guy. You just don't like him. There's no good vibe. There's no encouragement. Nobody likes feeling attacked, especially in a negative way, right? No one likes it. It's a bad vibe. What we need to do is instead, we need to encourage each other, constructively criticize each other. Put yourselves in the person's shoes and see why they make mistakes. See why they did those things wrong. Understand their point of view and empathize with them, forgive them, and advise them constructively. The second lesson to learn in this book is give honest and sincere appreciation. William James once said, the deepest desire in human nature is the craving to be appreciated. It's literally human nature to want to be important, to want to be acknowledged, right? It's human desire for validation. This is why we do a lot of things we do. And many people just don't understand this yet. When you praise someone, when you compliment someone, they immediately feel a good energy towards you. You probably experience this. When someone compliments you, wherever that may be, whether you've got a good haircut, whether you're good at sports, when you get the compliment, it ups your ego, it ups your confidence, it ups your morale, it makes you feel good. And this good feeling is a win-win between you and the other person. But obviously, guys, be careful with this one. You don't want to keep complimenting people. You don't want to keep going too far, otherwise it's going to seem fake. And it's going to seem like it doesn't mean anything, right? You want to give sincere and honest appreciation, but the word honest is important, right? When you see something you like, here and there, make sure you appreciate it to encourage the other person. That is how you build a bond with people, and that will help you make friends. Next lesson we need to learn in this book is talk in terms of other people's interests. The best and easy road to a person's heart is to talk about things that they treasure most. If you talk to people about their interests, they will feel valued and important. They will enjoy the conversation and they will want to talk to you more. They will enjoy talking to you more. We've all experienced this, right? I'm a football fanatic. I've always been a football fan. I still play football to this day. When the conversation of football comes up, that's where I have a lot of input because I have knowledge, I have experience, and I've got love for the game. Similarly, you need to talk in terms of other people's interests, right? This is where you got to do your research and understand what the other person likes and do your research on the topic. It may be anything. Talk in terms of other people's interests. It will engage them. It will include them in your convos. It will give them more incentive and energy to talk to you. Hence, you have more chance of making friends and making relationships. The next lesson that this book teaches us is to remember names. Right, your name is the most unique and warm sound to you. It's something only you experience, right? It's a unique sound to you, right? You experience an emotional connection when someone says your name. It has a deeper meaning. So remembering someone's name is a huge level of importance to them. The fact that you took out time to learn and remember that person's name, it will make them instantly appreciate you. It will make them instantly respect you. Unless your name is Bartholomew or something. So you get the picture, guys. If someone remembers your name, you will often remember that. And it gives you way more of a chance to build a relationship with people, right? Make friends. So make sure you do that. The next lesson we learn is take interest in others and listen well. Be a good listener. Right, reciprocation is a vital human trait. We are interested in others who take interest in us. Generally, we like people who like us. You don't really like people that don't like you, that don't respect you. So if you greet people enthusiastically, listen to them attentively, show interest in what they're saying, right? Take interest and engage in what they're saying. You are showing importance to them. You're showing that you like them. You're showing that you care about them. When you ask people questions and you show that you're interested in them, they will enjoy speaking to you more. Most people are more interested in themselves, to their wants, desires, and experiences. So if you can listen to that attentively, people will like you, bro. And you will make relationships, right? You will make friends. And finally, the last lesson that we learn here is to avoid arguments, right? No one likes an argument. No one likes negative energy. Nobody likes bad vibes. This is the reason a lot of divorces happen. A lot of breakups happen. A lot of friendships are broken, right? I've cut off negative friends from the past because of this reason. Repeated countless arguments. It's just a waste of time. It's draining. No one likes it. And I want you to think about this, right? When two people are arguing with each other, yeah, and it gets heated, everyone's throwing in points, and it finishes and the two people walk away. Both people walk away more convinced in themselves, right? They were just more convinced that they were right because they've expressed their points, right? They fought for their points. They're only more convinced that they're correct. And truthfully, you don't win, right? Even if you win an argument, you're going to make the other person feel like shit, and you only get a little bit of what? Temporary victory and temporary ego boost. And in the long run, the other person won't appreciate you, and they most likely won't want to spend time with you again. So you've literally broken friendships and bonds. And the true top 1% people know that arguing doesn't do anything, right? If you're actually really about it, if you're really successful, if you're on your grind, you don't have time to argue. If I had to summarize this book in one word, it'd be the word empathy. Showing interest in others, emotionally engaging and attaching of others, understanding other people's situations, encouraging them. So make sure you show empathy. You do this, you will make friends and you will influence people in a healthy way. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. This is a key book to read. If you want to read it, I'm going to link in the description below. So read this book, it's a life changer. Stay tuned for more content, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to catch you man in a bit. Love.